So we've come down to Alicante and we're down on the main strip, and we've got a bit of a food market going down. It's like a medieval kind of theme to it. A lot of people milling around, taking advantage of the shade of the park and the trees. So it's about a 50-minute drive this morning. A fair bit of traffic from La Mata straight up the 332 into Alicante. Managed to get some parking in an underground car park, so that's to keep the car nice and cool while we're here. The charges on the board were €1.90. The charges for the parking €1.90 per hour. So I reckon we'll probably be here 3 or 4 hours. So the usual things you expect to find on the market. Got the cheeses, the sausages, the jewellery, homemade jams and marmalades. There's a stall full of soap. If you've not been down to this part of Alicante at all, then it's well worth a visit. The trees in this park are hundreds and hundreds of years old. Some of them are being held up by scaffolding to assist, but they certainly do give a lot of shade. Welcome shade this time of year. Want to have your palm bread, your tarot cards. So we're not going to spend too much time down here because we're heading towards the castle of Santa Barbara is where we want to be. So we'll come down to Alicante, driven up from La Mata earlier on today. The time is 1:20. We're on Sunday the 3rd of August 2025. We're parked up in the underground car park. It's 5 minutes walk away from the Avenue de Esplanades. One of the main parts of Alicante. We stumbled across the medieval market. A lot of people out this afternoon enjoying themselves. Plenty of food stalls. Do love these trees. Where they've got all their roots and their branches coming down into the ground. Trying to soak up any last bit of moisture that it possibly can in 34-degree heat. Nice and cool, the shade being provided. Down at Alicante, could possibly be the smallest Irish bar in the world. Let me know. Dubliners. Anybody got the Guinness? the black gold. And look, a few cocktails. So €10.80 for 4 of us to come up from the beach and go into the tunnel. And I think there's an escalator up the end that takes us to the top up into Santa Barbara. Nice and cool in here. So it's quite high ceilings as well, quite wide. As you can see, there's not many people around, so it's quite pleasant. Like there's a bit of a queue at the end, but it's got to be better than walking up all those stairs in this heat. So as long as you don't mind tunnels. Again, it's probably about 100 metres long. It's not too bad, it's nicely lit, plenty to read along the way. Yeah. So we did cheat a little bit. We came up in the lift, we come out the lift and to the left, and this is the view up in Santa Barbara. How beautiful is that? So while I'm up here, I try and point out some rooftop bars. Not that I've been to any, but I need to make a note of them for next time that we come. If you know of any good rooftop bars, looks like that's a good one down there. That has good views of Santa Barbara Castle at night time. Then put them in the comments. It's actually free to come into the castle itself, and then there are areas of the museum and places where you have to pay a little fee just to go in. There's nooks and crannies all around for you to go in and explore, but the views are spectacular. So even if you don't come for anything else apart for the views, you won't be going far long. Again, I've forgotten the wind muff for the mic, so hopefully you can hear me okay. this side. Out to the mountains, heading inland, down to the mooring. What are you aiming at? Defended from all sides. See how it is, people trying to find every bit of shade, keep themselves cool. Coming up to 2:30 in the afternoon. Sneak in here, have a look. Come around again. This point here seems to be the place where people like to queue up and take the penultimate pumps out. Well, I've not particularly spotted too many rooftop bars. I'm sure there are lots nestled amongst the hotels and apartments down in Alicante, but not easy to spot during the day. So if you do know any, then please let me know. The intention is that at some point over the next year or so, we're going to come down to the apartment and then we're going to spend a weekend in Alicante and do some proper exploring, because it's just too big and vast to do all in an afternoon. You can see over in the distance, and you can see this there. It's more military style buildings. So there's clearly a lot more to see and to find out about. So there you go, Santa Barbara Castle. It's a whistle stop tour. I think it's all about the views. If you are a history buff, then or even if you like nice long walks, recommend that you don't come in August if you want to do the walking. But if you do come in August, then it's still worth a visit. And like I say, take the shortcut of the lift coming up from the ground for a couple of euros, especially if you're on a time schedule. So we're looking back down towards the harbour again. Looks like there's some more stalls and markets on down there. Some lovely boats in the harbour, if only you had the money. Over to the casino and the Millia Alicante Hotel. The red roof, over to the left. So that's it from Santa Barbara from me. I hope you enjoyed that little tour. I'm going to head back down now, and we're going to go for a spot lunch. So it's ciao ciao for now. See you soon. This is the main entrance to Santa Barbara Castle. We've just been up to the left hand side just to get the view back down over the beach. I would say that by the looks of it, it's probably wheelchair friendly. Seem to be slopes, some quite steep slopes, but it's definitely doable. Little concrete slabs here, nice and flat, and then obviously we make our way up, but it doesn't seem too bad.